You clamp two pieces of wood together. Wait for the glue to dry, and expect a strong, permanent joint. But later, the joint suddenly fails. So what went wrong? Was the glue bad? Was the wood bad? Or did something happen during the glue up? The truth is, wood glue usually doesn't fail for no reason. And many failed glue joints come down to a few simple mistakes. Let's look at why glue joints fail, and what you can do to prevent it. One of the biggest problems is dirty or dusty surfaces. Before gluing, the mating surfaces need to be clean. Dust, dirt, loose fibers, and other contamination can interfere with the bond. A clean surface gives the adhesive a much better chance to make proper contact with the wood. But clean isn't enough. The joint also needs to fit properly. If two boards have large gaps between them, adding more glue won't magically fix the problem. Wood glue is designed to bond properly fitting surfaces. If the joint is badly cut or has large gaps, the joint itself may be the real problem. Another common mistake is using too much glue. Beginners often think, more glue means more strength. It doesn't work that way. You want enough adhesive to cover the mating surfaces, but excessive glue simply creates more squeeze out and cleanup. And using too little glue can be a problem too. If parts of the joint aren't properly covered, you can end up with weak areas in the bond. The goal is even coverage, not a thick layer of glue. Clamping pressure is another important factor. Too little pressure can leave gaps between the surfaces. But extremely high pressure isn't automatically better. If you squeeze almost all of the adhesive out of the joint, you may not be helping the bond. Use enough pressure to bring the surfaces together. Keep the joint aligned, and maintain good contact while the adhesive sets. The type of glue also matters. Different adhesives are designed for different situations. A standard interior wood glue may be excellent for indoor furniture, but that doesn't mean it's the best choice for every outdoor application. Water resistance, temperature, open time, and the materials being bonded all matter when choosing an adhesive. So don't choose glue simply because the bottle says it's strong. Choose it for the job. Another reason glue joints fail is old or improperly stored adhesive. Wood glue has a shelf life. If it's been stored in extreme temperatures, allowed to freeze, or kept far beyond its useful life, its performance can suffer. If the glue looks unusual, has changed dramatically in consistency, or doesn't behave normally, don't risk an important project with it. Temperature can also affect the glue up. Adhesives need the right conditions to work properly. If the workshop is extremely cold, the glue may behave differently and take much longer to set. Always check the manufacturer's recommended application conditions. Now here's a mistake that can be easy to miss. Oily or contaminated wood. Some woods contain natural oils or other substances that can interfere with certain adhesives. And if you've applied a finish, oil, wax, or other contaminant to the bonding surface, you may be creating a serious adhesion problem. That's why glue should generally be applied to clean, unfinished bonding surfaces unless the adhesive is specifically designed for the materials involved. Another mistake: removing the clamps too soon. Just because the glue feels dry on the outside, doesn't mean the joint has reached its full strength. Different adhesives have different clamp times and cure times. Follow the instructions for the specific product you're using. Give the joint enough time. And don't test it simply because you're impatient. But there's one more thing many woodworkers forget: the wood itself moves. Even a properly glued joint can't stop solid wood from expanding and contracting with changes in moisture. If your design prevents necessary wood movement, the wood can create enough stress to damage the joint, or even break the surrounding wood. So sometimes, the glue didn't fail at all. The design failed to account for wood movement. And that's one of the most important lessons in woodworking. A strong glue joint starts long before you open the glue bottle. Use properly prepared wood. Make accurate joints. Keep the surfaces clean. Use the right adhesive. Apply an appropriate amount. Clamp correctly. Give it enough time to cure. And design the project around the natural movement of wood. If you get those things right, a properly made glue joint can be extremely strong. So the next time a joint fails, don't immediately blame the glue. Look at the entire process. The wood, the joint, the surface, the adhesive, the clamping, the temperature, and the design. Because the strongest glue in the world can't fix a badly prepared joint. Now I want to know, have you ever had a wood glue joint fail? What do you think caused it? Drop your experience in the comments. And if you want more practical woodworking tips, tool comparisons, DIY projects, and woodworking mistakes to avoid, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.